I can't believe Miss Pauling asked me to read stories at the orphanage. What have kids ever done for me?
Scout, what's gotten into you today?
I've been asked to read at the orphanage today, but I don't really know any good stories to tell.
Stories, huh? Well, luckily for you, I know a good story for the children.
Let me guess. Ratatouille?
That's a Pixar movie, you ignorant Yankee. No, my favorite children's story is Madeline.
Madeline? Isn't it the story where the little girl gets her spleen taken out?
Appendix! You today mad?
Did you just call me a shithead in French?
Wait, and I'll do it again if I have to.
What are you boys screaming about now? I'm trying to fix our security system.
I was explaining to this living accident about my favorite childhood story, and he was really pushing my buttons.
So it's children's stories you're talking about. In that case, I'll tell you mine. My favorite children's book is the Railway series.
You mean Thomas the Tank Engine?
That was the name it was given starting in the 80s, but yes.
Let me guess. You call yourself engineer because you wanted to drive a train.
That's only part of it. But I love the stories because they teach kids all kinds of lessons in behaving and following the rules as well as understanding how the railroad works.
Okay, that I can understand. As for me, Madeline teaches kids about how a brave little heroine can have many adventures in Paris with great imagination, cheerful humor, and rhymes for the kids to love.
Those both have good lessons, but I'm not sure which one I should tell the kids.
Greetings, comrades! What are we standing around for?
Bonjour, Henry. We're talking about childhood stories.
Childhood stories! That is a good one to tell.
If it's about the Russian Revolution, I don't want to hear about it.
What? Little baby man misunderstands. And his favorite story is Winnie the Pooh.
So the fat man loves the fat bear. Not a big surprise.
To quote Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents, Chunky Hunky.
Both of you shut the fuck up!
Harry, why don't you explain why you like Winnie the Pooh?
Thank you, engineer. I love Winnie the Pooh because the characters are so lovable and fun, like me. Plus, Pooh Bear and I have a lot in common. We love our comrades and love to eat.
You also both have little brain.
He may have little brain, but he is still strong enough to break your spine like a twig.
Scout, stop antagonizing him.
What the bloody hell is going on now?
I'm trying to get drunk.
We are all talking about our favorite children's stories.
Really? Well, I know a pretty good book series for kids.
Something involving the Loch Ness Monster.
No! It's How to Train Your Dragon!
That's a good pick, Demo.
Duh! Especially since Heavy loves the movies.
I must agree with them there.
Thank you, lads.
Evening, mates. What's going on now?
Childhood stories.
Oh, I see. Well, since you're talking about stories, my favorite is Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events.
That's a bloody good series, Sniper.
Indeed, especially since I just got into the Netflix series.
What about the Jim Carrey movie?
We don't talk about that.
Good and bad, my friends. What is happening? We're going in circles, but we're talking about children's stories. Oh, are you talking about Harry Potter?
Never got into that series. Besides, it's too long and too complicated.
That's because you can't read anything other than a stop sign.
Bro, what the fuck?
Tin Hut! What in the name of George Washington's balls is going on here?
That sounded so wrong in so many ways.
Soldier, me best mate, we're talking about our favorite children's books. If Harry had to guess, Soldier probably loves anything involving America, such as Yankee Doodle.
That honestly wouldn't surprise me.
While I do love Yankee Doodle, that is not my favorite children's book. Then what is your favorite? My favorite children's story is that all-time American classic, Charlotte's Web.
Oh, there's another favorite of mine.
So you like that author as well?
Wait, Scout, don't tell me that you like.
That's right, Frenchie. My favorite is Stuart Little.
Are you fucking kidding me, Scout? Don't tell me you became a furry because of that little mouse.
You are so wrong on so many levels, Demo.
Then why is Baby Man so infatuated with Little Mouse?
Well, that's because Stuart Little takes place in my hometown, baby. Not to mention, he teaches kids about how to be optimistic no matter how big or small you are.
So pretty much a copy and paste of Madeline.
And so the video ends here, because Little B Rockstar had no idea how to end it. Finn.
That's because he is a lazy lowlife who can't do anything right.
Gladys, what are you doing in my narration room?
I'm taking over since you're nothing but a useless prick.
No.